Have you ever wondered how Luxembourg, a small landlocked country, became one of the wealthiest in the world? This question has piqued the curiosity of many for years. Luxembourg, modest in size and nestled between Belgium, France, and Germany, is a nation that stands tall among the economic giants of the world. Despite its small geographical footprint of just under 1,000 square miles, Luxembourg boasts a gross domestic product per capita that makes it one of the richest countries globally. It's a startling contrast, this juxtaposition of physical size and economic prowess. A tiny dot on the world map, yet a towering force in the global economy. This enigma of Luxembourg's wealth isn't merely about having a high GDP per capita. It goes beyond the numbers. It's about the resilience and adaptability of a nation. It's about a country that has repeatedly reinvented itself to stay relevant in changing times. It's about a society that has successfully harnessed the power of human capital and innovation. Luxembourg's status as an economic powerhouse is not a recent phenomenon. It is the result of strategic decisions, forward-thinking policies, and a relentless pursuit of progress. From steel to finance, from agriculture to information technology, Luxembourg has consistently identified opportunities and capitalized on them, creating an economy that is diverse, robust, and resilient. Yet the question remains, how did Luxembourg, a country with limited natural resources and a population of just over 500,000 people, manage to secure its place among the world's wealthiest nations? The enigma of Luxembourg's wealth is a fascinating tale of economic evolution, a story of a nation that refused to be confined by its size and instead chose to think big. It's a story that offers valuable lessons for other nations, big and small, on how to build and sustain economic prosperity. So, how did this tiny nation amass such wealth? Let's delve into the economic history of Luxembourg. Our journey starts in the 19th century, an era of industrial revolution and change. As we delve into the early beginnings of Luxembourg, it's essential to understand that the country's economy was primarily agrarian. Picture a landscape dotted with farms and fields, a humble setting far removed from the financial powerhouse we know today. In those days, Luxembourg's lifeblood was its agriculture, with farmers toiling the land to yield crops that fed the population. The country was largely self-sufficient, its people living simple lives, their days dictated by the rhythm of the seasons. But beneath this bucolic veneer, the stirrings of change were afoot. The mid-19th century marked the birth of the steel industry in Luxembourg, a development that would prove pivotal to its economy. The discovery of iron ore deposits in the south of the country led to the establishment of the first blast furnaces and rolling mills, setting the stage for an industrial revolution. As the century wore on, Luxembourg's steel industry began to take shape, slowly but surely transforming the nation's economic landscape. This was a time of growth and change, a period when Luxembourg started to move away from its agrarian roots and embrace industrialization. The growth of the steel industry didn't just change the economic fabric of Luxembourg, it also led to significant social and demographic shifts. The promise of jobs and prosperity attracted workers from across Europe, leading to an influx of immigrants and giving birth to a multicultural society. The Industrial Revolution also paved the way for technological advancements. The introduction of the railway in the late 19th century, for instance, revolutionized transportation, facilitating the transport of goods and linking Luxembourg to its neighbors. Yet while these developments set the stage for economic expansion, it was also a time of challenges and uncertainties. Luxembourg was a small nation trying to find its footing in an increasingly globalized world. It had to navigate social, economic, and political upheavals, all while striving to build a prosperous future for its people. The seeds of prosperity were sown during this period, setting the stage for the economic transformation Luxembourg was about to experience. The early beginnings of Luxembourg were a testament to the resilience and tenacity of a nation on the cusp of economic evolution. The 20th century ushered in the era of steel, cementing Luxembourg's place on the global economic stage. As the world was rapidly industrializing, Luxembourg was right there at the forefront, with its steel industry becoming a significant part of the nation's economy. The tiny nation was blessed with the perfect cocktail of iron-rich soil and a strategic location, allowing it to become a major player in the steel industry. Steel wasn't just an industry in Luxembourg, it was a way of life. From the bustling factories with their glowing furnaces to the rhythmic clanging of hammers shaping the molten metal, steel was the heartbeat of the nation. It provided employment for a significant portion of the population, and its exports became a major source of revenue, fueling the growth of the nation's economy. But then came the Second World War. The war had a profound impact on Luxembourg's steel industry. Factories were repurposed for the war effort, and many of the nation's steelworkers were conscripted into military service. The once thriving industry was brought to its knees, but not for long. As the war ended, Luxembourg faced the daunting task of rebuilding its economy. The nation turned to its steel industry, investing heavily in its rejuvenation. The post-war period saw a boom in the global demand for steel, and Luxembourg was ready to meet it. The nation's steel industry roared back to life, stronger than ever, driving the country's economic recovery. Yet, as the century wore on, the steel industry began to face challenges. Competition from abroad, changing technologies, and a shifting global economy meant that Luxembourg's steel industry couldn't remain the nation's economic backbone forever. The nation had to adapt, had to evolve, and evolve it did. While steel remained an important part of Luxembourg's economy, the nation began to diversify, looking to other sectors to ensure its future prosperity. The steel industry was the backbone of Luxembourg's economy, but a new era was on the horizon. As the world moved towards a service-based economy, so did Luxembourg. Following the winding down of the steel era, the tiny nation found itself at a crossroads. It needed to reinvent itself, to find a new path towards prosperity. And that path was paved with banknotes and financial services. The shift from an industrial to a service-based economy was not an overnight change. It was a calculated and strategic move, made possible by a combination of foresight, determination, and, yes, a bit of luck. The Luxembourg government sought to diversify its economy, to lessen its reliance on steel and find new sources of revenue, and they found it in the world of finance. As early as the 1960s, the seeds of this transformation were sown. The government started by positioning Luxembourg as an attractive destination for foreign banks. Favorable tax laws, political stability, and a strategic location at the heart of Europe made it an ideal hub for banking operations. And the banks came one after another, setting up their European headquarters in this tiny nation. By the 1970s, the banking sector in Luxembourg had exploded. The number of banks increased exponentially, and so did the variety of financial services they offered. From traditional banking services to more complex financial products, Luxembourg became a one-stop shop for all things finance. But the real game changer came in the 80s. Luxembourg became the first European country to host the operations of the then emerging mutual fund industry. The introduction of the undertakings for collective investment in transferable securities, or UCITs, allowed for the cross-border sale of investment funds. Suddenly, Luxembourg was not just a banking hub, but a global center for investment funds, and the growth didn't stop there. In the 90s, Luxembourg embraced the world of insurance and reinsurance. Then came the private banking sector, and then the fintech revolution. Each new wave of financial innovation found a home in Luxembourg, further cementing its status as a financial powerhouse. Today, Luxembourg's financial sector is a towering pillar of its economy. It accounts for over a third of its gross domestic product. It's home to over 150 banks from more than 25 countries, and it hosts the largest investment fund center in Europe, second only globally to the United States. Luxembourg's transition to a service-based economy was not just about survival, it was about seizing opportunities, about evolving with the times. It was about turning a tiny nation once reliant on steel into a global financial hub, and it succeeded beyond anyone's wildest dreams. This shift marked the beginning of Luxembourg's rise as a global financial hub. The story of Luxembourg's financial revolution is a tale of transformation, of a nation's ability to adapt, innovate, and thrive. It's a testament to the power of vision, determination, and strategic planning, and it's a story that continues to unfold as Luxembourg embraces the future of finance. Fast forward to the 21st century, and Luxembourg stands as a beacon of wealth and prosperity. In the heart of Europe, this tiny nation has carved out a significant niche for itself in the global financial landscape. Today, Luxembourg is renowned worldwide for its high-income economy and remarkable GDP per capita, one of the highest in the world. The modern economy of Luxembourg is an intricate tapestry woven from multiple threads of industry. While its roots in steel manufacturing still hold strong, the nation's economy has diversified extensively. Finance, however, is the cornerstone of Luxembourg's economy, with the country serving as one of the world's most important financial centers. It's home to over 100 banks from all corners of the globe and hosts a thriving investment fund industry. The nation's commitment to financial innovation and its robust regulatory framework have made it a magnet for international investment. But Luxembourg's prosperity isn't solely reliant on finance. Its economy is well diversified, with vibrant sectors in ICT, logistics, and space mining, among others. The country has successfully harnessed its strategic location and multilingual workforce to create a robust, resilient economy that punches far above its weight. Luxembourg is also home to several European Union institutions. These institutions play a significant role in the nation's economy, bringing in a steady flow of professionals, creating jobs, and contributing to the overall economic activity. Luxembourg's status as a European hub has also helped shape its open and internationalized economy. Luxembourg's journey from a simple agrarian society to a global financial powerhouse is a testament to the nation's resilience, foresight, and adaptability. It's a story of transformation, of a country that refused to be confined by its size, instead choosing to leverage its strengths and seize opportunities as they arose. Today, Luxembourg stands tall, a testament to the power of vision, innovation, and strategic planning. It's a shining example of how a small nation, through sheer determination and smart strategies, can thrive in the global economy. Luxembourg's journey from an agrarian society to a global financial hub is truly remarkable. But what is the secret to Luxembourg's wealth, you ask? Well, it's not just one secret, but a combination of several factors that have worked together to build this nation's prosperity. Firstly, consider Luxembourg's strategic location. Nestled between Belgium, France, and Germany, it is at the heart of Western Europe, making it an ideal hub for trade and commerce. Its location has allowed it to become a gateway to the European market, attracting businesses from around the world. Secondly, political stability has played a crucial role. Luxembourg's political landscape has been marked by a continuity of government policies, providing a dependable environment for businesses to thrive. This stability, coupled with a strong legal framework, has instilled confidence in investors, both local and international. But that's not all. The nation's wealth is also fueled by its highly skilled workforce. Despite its small size, Luxembourg has been able to attract top-notch talent from around the globe. This, combined with a strong emphasis on education and training, has resulted in a workforce that is not only diverse but also highly competent, driving the nation's economic growth. Now let's focus on perhaps the most crucial factor: diversification. While the steel industry laid the foundation for Luxembourg's economy, the nation didn't stop there. It has continually diversified its economy, moving from steel to finance, and now to information technology and space mining. This diversification strategy has allowed the nation to weather economic storms and maintain its high standard of living. Moreover, Luxembourg's commitment to innovation and its forward-thinking approach have allowed it to stay ahead of the curve. It has embraced the digital revolution and is continuously investing in future-oriented sectors, such as clean energy and fintech. In essence, the secret to Luxembourg's wealth lies in its strategic location: political stability, strong legal framework, skilled workforce, and a diversified economy. But let's not forget its commitment to innovation and future-oriented thinking. The success of Luxembourg is a testament to the power of strategic economic planning and diversification. What can we learn from Luxembourg's economic success story? A question many nations grapple with as they seek to understand the secret behind this small country's extraordinary wealth. One key lesson is the importance of diversification. Luxembourg's economy is like a well-balanced investment portfolio with a mix of industries that include finance, steel, and technology. This diversification not only spreads risk, but also opens up multiple avenues of growth. Countries that overly rely on a single industry, whether it's oil or tourism, often find themselves vulnerable to global market fluctuations. Diversification, as Luxembourg has shown, is a buffer against such volatility. The second lesson is strategic planning. Luxembourg didn't stumble upon its wealth. It was a deliberate, carefully planned journey. The country identified its strengths, capitalized on them, and strategically positioned itself as a global financial hub. By doing so, it attracted multinational corporations, skilled professionals, and significant capital. The lesson here is clear. Strategic planning, based on a country's unique strengths, can be a powerful driver of economic growth. Finally, Luxembourg teaches us the value of adapting to global economic trends. When its steel industry was declining, the country didn't hold on to the past. Instead, it adapted, shifting its focus to finance and later to technology. This ability to adapt, to change course when necessary, is a vital lesson for any country. Economies are dynamic, and those who fail to adapt risk being left behind. In essence, Luxembourg's success story is a study in strategic economic management. The country has shown how diversification, strategic planning, and adaptability can drive growth and build wealth. It's a lesson that other countries, regardless of their size or resources, can learn from. So as we conclude this chapter, remember, Luxembourg's wealth is not just a result of luck, but of strategic planning and adaptability. A powerful reminder that economic success is not a game of chance, but a result of thoughtful choices and decisive actions. Luxembourg's journey from a small farming nation to a global financial powerhouse is indeed fascinating. This tiny nation, nestled in the heart of Europe, has proven that size doesn't determine success. From its humble beginnings as a modest farming country, it strategically harnessed its natural resources during the steel era, transitioning into an industrial beacon. However, Luxembourg didn't stop there. As the world evolved, so did it, embracing the world of finance and becoming a hub for international banking. Today, it stands tall as a symbol of wealth and prosperity, but more so as an emblem of strategic planning, diversification, and adaptability. Luxembourg's wealth isn't just about the money, it's about a nation's ability to look ahead, to evolve, and to seize opportunities. It's a testament to their resilience, foresight, and innovative spirit. So, the next time you think of Luxembourg, remember its remarkable journey to wealth and prosperity. We've just taken a deep dive into the economic history of Luxembourg and discovered how this small nation became one of the wealthiest in the world. We hope this intriguing journey has sparked your interest. Let's continue the conversation. Share your thoughts about Luxembourg's wealth in the comments section. If you've enjoyed this video about Luxembourg's wealth, why not give this video a thumbs up? Your likes are the compass that guides us in creating content that you love. And if you're already a part of our VIP-loving community, thank you. You are the wind beneath our wings. If you're new here and you found value in this video, consider joining the family. Hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to ensure you never miss out on a new video.